Ever wondered how to make a romantic cup of coffee from date pits? Welcome to a world where the ordinary coffee bean steps aside for a unique alternative, a beverage steeped in history, culture, and a dash of romance, coffee brewed from date pits. This isn't just any cup of coffee, my friends. It's a drink that dates back centuries, with roots tracing to the ancient Middle East, where date palms were in abundance. The people of this region discovered a way to utilize every part of the date palm tree, including the pits, which they found could be brewed into a rich and flavorful drink. This discovery led to a cultural tradition, a beverage enjoyed for its unique taste and the warmth it brought to gatherings of family and friends. But it's not just the history that makes date pit coffee so special. It's the romantic connotations. Picture this. Under a canopy of stars in the desert, two people share a pot of this aromatic brew, their hands touching as they reach for their cups, the air filled with the scent of dates and the promise of shared secrets. What could be more romantic than that? Now, this isn't your average run-of-the-mill cup of joe. This is a labor of love, a process that requires patience and care. But don't worry, we're here to guide you through it step by step. By the end of this video, you'll be able to prepare this unique cup of coffee, steeped in history and romance, right in your own home. So, whether you're a coffee connoisseur looking for a new brew to try, a history buff interested in the cultural significance of this beverage, or a hopeless romantic eager to bring a touch of nostalgia to your coffee routine, you're in the right place. Are you ready to embark on this brewing journey? Stay tuned as we dive into the world of date pit coffee and prepare to be whisked away on an adventure that tantalizes the taste buds and warms the heart. Before we dive into the brewing process, gather your tools and ingredients. To embark on our coffee adventure, first, you'll need a few essential tools: a coffee grinder, a pot, and a strainer. The coffee grinder will transform our date pits into a fine powder ready for brewing. A good quality pot ensures even heating, and a strainer will help us separate the brew from the residue. Now on to the star of the show, the date pits. Make sure you have enough of these little gems. You'll find that using high-quality date pits can dramatically enhance the taste of your coffee. They are the secret ingredient in our quest for the perfect cup. You'll also need water. Remember, the quality of water can affect the taste of your coffee, so use fresh, clean water whenever possible. Once you've got your tools and ingredients, you're all set to start brewing. First things first, let's prepare the star of the show, the date pits. Now, your journey to a romantic cup of coffee begins with these little powerhouses. They may seem unassuming, but they're packed with potential. To start, you'll need to clean your date pits. Run them under cool water, rubbing gently to remove any remaining fruit residue. You want your pits to be as clean as possible, as any leftover fruit could affect the taste of your coffee. This step is all about purity, about stripping back to the essential element. It's a little like life, isn't it? Sometimes we need to remove the excess to truly appreciate what's beneath. Next, it's time to dry your date pits. This step is crucial, so don't rush it. Lay your clean pits out on a towel and let them air dry for about a day. Remember, patience is key here. As they dry, the pits will harden, preparing them for the roasting process. It's a transformative stage, a little like a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis. Now comes the truly magical part, roasting. This is where your date pits start to reveal their true colors. Place your dried pits into a roasting pan and toast them in a preheated oven. Keep them moving to ensure even roasting and prevent burning. The heat will coax out the hidden flavors within the pits, revealing a depth and complexity that's truly surprising. It's a little like roasting coffee beans, except these are date pits, and they're about to make a coffee unlike any you've tasted before. Roasting your date pits isn't just about flavor, though. It's also about transformation. You're taking something simple, something often overlooked, and turning it into something extraordinary. It's a bit like alchemy, turning lead into gold, except here, it's date pits into a delicious romantic cup of coffee. With your date pits prepared, you're ready for the next step. A step that brings you closer to that perfect cup, a cup brimming with romance, health, and the promise of eternal youth. So let's move on, shall we? Now, we move on to grinding and brewing. The magic of coffee starts with the grind, and our date pit coffee is no exception. Grinding the date pits is a crucial step, as it allows the water to fully penetrate the solids, extracting all the goodness and flavor. Picture yourself with your grinder in hand, transforming your roasted date pits into a fine powder. You control the grind size, and with date pit coffee, we're aiming for a medium grind. Not too coarse, not too fine, but just right to unlock the perfect blend of flavors. Imagine the sound of the grinder, the rhythmic crunching of the pits, and the knowledge that you're creating something truly unique. This is where you'll start to see the transformation from an ordinary date pit to an extraordinary cup of coffee. Once you're satisfied with your grind, it's time to brew. This isn't your typical brewing process. We're talking about a full immersion brewing method, similar to making a Turkish coffee. The ground date pits are boiled in water, allowing the flavors to meld and intensify. Now, picture a pot on the stove, the water bubbling lightly. You'll want to add your ground date pits to the water, stirring gently to ensure they're fully immersed. As the mixture comes to a boil, you'll notice the water darkening, taking on a rich, deep hue. This is the point where the flavors are extracted, where the magic happens. Keep the pot on the stove for about 3 to 4 minutes, stirring occasionally. You're not just boiling water here, you're crafting a beverage steeped in tradition and brimming with benefits. As the time passes, the aroma will begin to waft through your kitchen. It's a scent that's robust yet sweet, a hint of the exotic mixed with the familiar. It's the smell of your efforts coming to fruition, the scent of date pit coffee brewed to perfection. As the aroma fills your kitchen, your date pit coffee is almost ready. It's a labor of love, and every sip will remind you of the care and dedication you've put into preparing this unique brew. It's time to enjoy your labor of love. Now that your date pit coffee is brewed to perfection, let's talk about how to best savor this unique drink. The beauty of this coffee is that it can be enjoyed in its pure form, with its natural, slightly sweet and nutty flavor profile. However, if your palate prefers, you can certainly enhance it with your preferred sweeteners or creamers. A dash of honey or a swirl of almond milk could be delightful additions. Remember, the ideal serving temperature for coffee is often between 130 to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. This ensures a perfect balance between the aromatic release and the sipping comfort. So wait for a moment or two before you dive in, allowing the brew to cool just a tad. As you hold the warm cup in your hands, feel the steam rise, close your eyes, and take a moment to appreciate the aroma. Savor each sip and enjoy this unique, romantic brew. Beyond its delightful taste, date pit coffee offers numerous health benefits. This is not just a statement, but a truth that's been backed by science. Let's dive into the health benefits that this unique beverage brings to the table. Firstly, date pit coffee is loaded with antioxidants. These are substances that protect your cells against free radicals, which are harmful molecules that can lead to heart disease, cancer, and other diseases. The antioxidants in date pit coffee, such as phenolic compounds and flavonoids, have been shown to have strong anti-inflammatory effects, which can help in reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Moreover, date pit coffee contains a high amount of dietary fiber. This helps in improving digestion and maintaining a healthy gut. So while you're savoring your cup of date pit coffee, you're also doing your digestive system a favor. The benefits of date pit coffee don't stop there. It's also known for its potential to lower blood sugar levels. Studies suggest that the compounds in date pits may help to regulate blood sugar, making this coffee a great choice for those trying to manage their blood sugar levels. Furthermore, date pit coffee is rich in essential minerals. Magnesium, potassium, and copper are abundant in date pits, and these minerals play vital roles in our bodies. Magnesium is crucial for nerve function and muscle health. Potassium is necessary for heart function and fluid balance, and copper aids in energy production and iron metabolism. To top it all off, date pit coffee is a sustainable choice. By using date pits, a byproduct that would otherwise be wasted, we are making a small but significant contribution to reducing waste and promoting sustainability. Not only does date pit coffee offer a unique taste experience, but it also contributes to your overall health and well-being. So, the next time you're considering what to brew, why not opt for a cup of date pit coffee? It's a delicious, healthy, and sustainable choice.